Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. We are from group 2. We are going to share with you our art and craft that we discussed, planned and created together. So our craft is called Jalur Gemilar hanging craft. Next. Next. So let me introduce you to our group members. So we have Umaira, Shazwana, Fasha, Adriana and me, Shafika. Next.
Hello everyone. For this slide, I would like to explain about our activity titled Making Craft Jalur Gemilar. This activity is a creative art and craft project designed to celebrate Malaysia's Independence Day, also known as Hari Merdeka. The purpose of this activity is to provide children with an opportunity to express their patriotism through hands-on art experiences. In this season, the children will create a hanging decoration of the Jalur Gemilang, which is Malaysia's national flag. They will use various colorful materials such as paper, glue, string, and paint to complete their artwork. Through this activity, children will not only enhance their creativity and fine motor skills, but also develop a deeper understanding of the meaning behind the colors and symbols of the Jalur Gemilang. Overall, this activity aims to make learning about our national flag both educational and enjoyable, allowing children to appreciate the spirit of independence in a fun and meaningful way. Thank you. Next.
Hey, good evening, everyone. My name is Shazwana, and today I will be presenting the step-by-step process on how to make a hanging craft of Jalur Gemilang, our Malaysian flag. This activity is designed for preschool children as part of a creative art lesson. It is not only fun and colorful, but also help children develop important learning domains such as fine motor skills, creativity, and language. Let's go through the process step by step, and later I will share what children can learn from this beautiful patriotic craft. For the step 1 is to prepare all materials needed. For this activity, we need a paper, plate, A4 papers, a string, glue, scissors, and ruler. Coloring materials and paint, especially blue paint. Before starting, teachers should display all materials clearly and name each one. This helps children to recognize objects and vocabulary such as scissors, glue, and paintbrush. Teachers can also talk about safety, reminding children to handle scissors carefully and to use glue in moderation. For the step 2, we cut the paper plate in half. This half circle will represent the top blue part of the Malaysian flag. When children cut, it trains their fine motor coordination, especially their hand control and precision. Teachers can assist the younger children by drawing a line on the plate first so they can follow it easily. Encourage them by saying you are doing great, keep cutting slowly so they can feel confident. For the step 3, children will use a paintbrush to paint the half paper plate blue. Okay, the half paper plate blue. This part represents the blue background of the Malaysian flag, where the crescent and star will be placed later. This step helps children express themselves creatively while learning about colors. Teacher can ask guiding questions such as, what colors are we using now? Or can you paint inside the line? When the painting is done, leave it aside to dry before continue to the next step. Okay, in step 4, children will create the flag stripes. Using a ruler, they draw several straight lines on white paper and color alternate lines red to form the red and white stripe of the Jalur Gemilang. This activity involves early mathematical concept like pattern recognition. Red, white, and also develop focus and patience. Teachers can take this moment to introduce them the meaning of the stripe. That they represents the equal status of the 30 states and the federal territories of Malaysia. Step 5 is cutting the red and white stripes carefully along the drawn lines. At this stage, children patiently accuracy and control as they must cut straight lines without going outside. Teachers can demonstrate the correct way to hold the scissors, thumb on top and two fingers below. It's important to let children do it themselves so they can strengthen their fine motor muscles and gain confidence. For the step 6 is to draw a crescent moon and a star on yellow paper. These are the main symbols of our Malaysian flag. The crescent represents Islam and the star represents unity among the states. Teachers can talk about these meanings briefly to promote patriotism and moral understanding. Children can either draw freehand or use stencil to trace the shapes. This step is enhances their creativity, observation, and shape recognition. In step 7, children combine all the parts, the blue semicircle, red and white stripe, and yellow moon and star, to form the flag layout. Teachers can guide them to arrange everything correctly before gluing. Step 8 is where they apply glue and paste each part carefully. It teaches them the concept of order and squishing, knowing which part comes first and what follows next. Pasting activities also help children improve their concentration and spatial awareness. In step 9, all flat parts are pasted onto a white paper plate to complete the design. Encourage children to double check if all parts are in the right position. Finally, step 10. Attach a string at the top of the plate so that the Jalur Gemilar craft can be hung. Children will feel proud when they see their complete flag hanging in the classroom. It gives them a sense of accomplishment and belonging as Malaysian. Teachers can hang all crafts together on the wall as a class decoration to celebrate National Day or Merdeka Month. Okay, next. Now, let's look what children can learn from this activity. For the first one, cognitive development. Children learn color recognition by identifying red, white, blue, and yellow. They also understand simple patterns and symbols. For the second, fine motor skills. Like cutting, coloring, and pasting improve their hand-eye coordination and finger strength. For creativity and aesthetics, like crafting, help children express the idea freely and build artistic confidence. For the language development, children learn new words like flag, stripe, crescent, star, and protism. Uh, Teachers can also use simple sentences like, let's paste the star on the blue part to reinforce language learning. That's all. Next.
From this craft, we learn some key insights and reflections from creating our craft. Right. For most important learning from the process, what we learn is like working on the Jalur Gemilang craft using unconventional and recycled materials was a meaningful experience that combined creativity, national pride, and problem solving. Throughout the process, one of the main challenges was selecting and adapting materials not typically used for art, such as paper plates, and recycled color strips to effectively represent the important symbols and colors of the Malaysian flag. Ensuring the craft was both sturdy and visually striking required experimenting with gluing techniques, layering methods, and measuring for accurate proportion. Another challenge involved helping young children stay engaged and safe during crafting process, particularly when handling scissors and glue. Successes included seeing how innovative use of simple items could result in a vibrant 3D artwork and how the children proudly displayed their finished pieces, reinforcing their connection to Malaysian identity. The activity encouraged teamwork, communication, and hands-on learning, which are essential skills in early childhood education. Overall, the unconventional materials sparked creative exploration and facilitated deeper appreciation of Malaysia's cultural symbols. The process nurtured problem solving and resilience as children learn how to adapt ideas, overcome setbacks like colors, smudging, or material stirring, and celebrate their artistic achievements. The end result, a colorful, tactile Jalur Gemilang demonstrated how recycled and everyday materials can be transformed into meaningful craft pieces that foster national pride and creativity in young learners. Next. So, how experimenting with the materials deepen our understanding of creativity? So, experimenting with different materials like paper plates, recycled color strips, and strings help us understand that creativity is not only making something beautiful, but also finding new ways to use simple materials. We learned that even everyday or recycled items can be turned into meaningful art. Through trial and error, we discovered that creative thinking involves problem solving, such as figuring out how to make crafts sturdy, colorful, and child friendly. It also showed us that creativity means being flexible and open to new ideas, especially when something doesn't work as planned. So, this experience deepened our appreciation for how children explore and express their creativity. They often find joy in experimenting freely, just like we did during this project. Next.
Our activity is called Hanging Craft Jalur Gemilang. In this activity, children make a hanging decoration of the Malaysian flag using colored paper, string, glue, and scissors. It helps them to be creative, improve their fine motor skills, and learn about national identity. This, this activity also builds teamwork and makes them feel proud of their country. Thank you.
Jalur Gemilang hanging craft process involve a creating banner that correct display the Malaysia flag feature, like a red strip at the top, a white strip at the bottom, and a blue canton with crescents and stars. All detail and case that include adhering to strict regulation on the color placement and promotion, which ensure the banner honor the flag patriotic, symbolism, and legally compliant. Next.
So, in conclusion, through creating the Jalur Gemilang hanging craft, we learned that creativity is not limited to traditional art materials. By experimenting with simple and recycled items, we were able to produce something meaningful and visually appealing. This process also strengthened our teamwork, communication, and problem solving skills. Most importantly, it helped children express their patriotism and creativity in a fun, hands-on way, showing that learning can be both educational and enjoyable. Next. That is all from us. Thank you for your attention during the presentation time. Let's have fun together.